Hello guys, and welcome to another one of my Fortnite videos. We have the very first mythic hero available up for grabs in the event store ever. WUKONG, a Berserker class soldier. Very exciting stuff that they are starting to release new mythic heroes for the different classes. It is a massive milestone in the game. So I'm of course buying him. I have bought him, I've been testing him out, and in this video here I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on the mythic hero with you guys and a few highlights from the things that I have experienced while trying him out. Assault damage as support squad is probably like the thing that you're gonna want him for, depending on what you have, because he is gonna be able to up your assault weapon damage by 24%, being a mythic hero. So that in itself is worth grabbing if you don't have the grenadier. On the other hand, if you have the grenadier, you probably may not want him, because this is a very different class of soldier. It is in no way as strong as the urban assault type of characters with the lingering effect, but it is an amazing soldier to play and extremely fun. So that is like fun being the key word, really, I feel. Survivalist, all that stuff going on here for him. The main thing that you need to know about him is that he is aimed towards playing in close combat, and he is aimed at using his shockwave. He stuns with the shockwave. He has a cheaper shockwave. His shockwave will trigger, will unlock again, cool down when his shield breaks, but it does still require his energy. So it doesn't, like if you're up against nature element husks that are draining your energy, it won't help you much that you get the shockwave when they eat up your shield, because you won't have the energy available to use it. So that is really worth keeping in mind. So it is not like a free get out of jail card, but in most cases it's gonna be a really nice option for you to have. I leveled him up to power level 82, and my success criteria for him was, can he complete a power level 82 encampment mission, which is in Twine Peaks, and that was absolutely doable for him. So that was really cool. I wanted to main him only with the new weapons from the event here as well, just, you know, to do a bit of a theming around it. So yeah, all good times really about testing out the new things. He works absolutely best in close combat. That is what he is designed for, or at least so he's supposed to be designed for. As you saw here, I just used his war cry ability, and war cry is an ability I'm like not at all a fan of, because it is crazy powerful, but I always forget to use it. The duration is so short and it is so situational that I always save it for when I really need it, meaning that I never really use it because I always save it up and then my fingers are just muscle memory towards using the other abilities. So in my opinion, war cry is really a bad ability in the game because it has such a short duration. The only character I normally use it with is when I need to go all crazy pants with rocket launchers and I have that support specialist, but that is a different thing entirely. So I don't feel that the war cry ability works out for him. He needs to be in close combat, and then he needs to use the war cry to attack faster and deal more damage. The war cry is like a group kind of thing. You're supposed to help the others with it, but how many others are going to be playing in close combat? Perhaps a ninja, but besides that, you don't really want to be in close combat, especially not in the end game. You may of course also be playing with a raider that likes being in semi-close combat as well, but like most players prefer standing away from the danger and just taking things out. But I've been trying to use it, and even like here when I'm trying to use the war cry and then grab my sniping crossbow to use it, I find that the war cry ability stops working by the time I can get a few shots fired with my crossbow. So if I don't really headshot during that, it's not really that effective. He does have the frag grenade, which is really amazing. I know a lot of people don't like going commando, but I would rather have had going commando for him than the war cry, but of course that is like about your personal playstyle. So for me, the war cry is not a positive thing. It is something that I won't be using anyway when I'm playing him, because I always hold back. The thing that I found to be the most fun was when I had the flashbang in the tactical support squad and my master grenadier as the support squad, the other as the tactical, because the shockwave ability is bugged. Oh yes, it is like this. That is the main problem that you're probably going to be facing with it, is that it doesn't always trigger. It is not as reliable as grenades. So having grenades that actually also stun opponents for me was super important for playing with WUKONG. As you can see here, grenade out, stunned opponents, and then I can take them out. Shockwave, alright, it's a clearer. Grenades, it's a stunner. That is how it works out for me anyway, and I have tested this quite a bit. For me, the shockwave deals so much damage that it takes out the opponents that are close to me. Unless, of course, there is a smasher or a blaster, but if I really just want to stun things in order to get maneuverability, to swap a weapon, to do something silly pants, it is more efficient for me to pop down a grenade with the flashbang in the tactical squad. But the good thing is that you can combine these things with the Berserker class so that you can stun things, as you can see here, both with the shockwave but also with the grenades, also giving you time actually to use your war cry. So guys, that was what I had to say about the Wukong character, the first mythic that we can grab for event currency and the first new class having a mythic in the game. Should you buy him? Abso-freaking-lutely. He is super amazing. For now guys, and as always, thank you very much for watching.